Hello, YouTube. It has been a minute. Welcome. This is my PSO live stream. I haven't been on. I was looking at my last upload and it was August 24th of 2019. So almost a year since I've been online with Phantasy Star Online. I don't really know what kind of brought me back, but I was just thinking about it lately, and a few things have kind of happened recently that have allowed me the opportunity to actually start playing my Sega Dreamcast again. But I'll keep everybody up to date because I know that a lot of people here have been subscribed for a long time, and I haven't really been participating in pretty much anything with this channel for nearly a year. There's a couple of reasons for that, and there's a couple of reasons for coming back, but yeah, we'll get right to it. So yeah, it has been a year. August 24th, 2019. Some of you know from the last couple of streams, I did lose my previous character, and that was my fault. I probably should have taken my time when I was putting everything back onto my Dreamcast. Basically what happened was I did a DC HDMI mod and I didn't do it correctly, so I ended up completely butchering the motherboard. So I swapped out the motherboard with another Dreamcast. I sent it back to Dan Kuntz, I think the guy's name is, and he did it for me. Sent it back. So it was a new motherboard, and then what happened was when I went to go play PSO again, I needed to re-register the game with my new console. Even though it was the same console, it was a different motherboard, and it completely slipped my mind that I had to do that. Unfortunately, I had two different keys. I had two different versions of PSO, and I put in the wrong key. I couldn't find my character, but then I started playing. What ended up happening was it was on the same VMU. It overrode my previous character, so now I have this new one. That being said, I mean, I did lose a lot of stuff that I wanted, but the new character I had started playing very briefly. I think I'm only at level 6. It's been a while. You know, it was a new character. It allowed me some new opportunities to try some new techniques and things like that. So I was kind of excited to start playing with that character anyways. The previous one I had was a droid. For those of you that have watched those previous streams, you saw it. So basically I just kind of sat in the background and I sniped a few enemies, and that was it. But fun character. It's gone now. Not much I can do about it. So we're just moving forward. Since then, it hasn't been like I haven't really been playing anything. I actually got really hooked on the Switch. I finally got around to picking one up. Got it for very cheap, actually. Basically what happened is there's these collector's points you can get with my bank account, and I just cashed them in, got a Switch, went on a deep dive, got a ton of games. I think I'm up to about 40 physical carts, and got a couple of limited run things, some Kickstarter things, bunch of digital purchases. I'm in deep with the Switch now. Love the Switch. Great console. Good for me because I don't always have access to my TV, and I'm always kind of out and about. Maybe not so much recently, and I'm sure that most people can kind of figure out why. But you know, we'll get into it. So why don't we just fire up the Dreamcast? Let's see who's online right now. Let's join a couple of games. I know that Saturday night is always pretty popular for playing Phantasy Star Online, so hopefully we'll be able to find a couple of people to play with, and yeah, we'll see what happens. So what's going on in the chat here? Oh wow, we got a bunch of people on so far. This is great. So let's just do our thing here. So right now I'm using the USB GD-ROM. I am using a legit Dreamcast for those of you that are not familiar. It's heavily modded at this point. There's really not much left to it. Okay, so how do we do this again? So what we want to do is we gotta go to Phantasy Star Online version 2, check, and then we want to hot swap with the PSO patcher. So let's go to the loader, bang, and here we go. So what's going to happen is it's going to load the patcher first like it would with a disk swap, and then I'm going to just swap it in my console, and then we'll be good to go. So here we are. Oh, I forgot to switch. You could tell I'm out of practice. I completely forgot to switch screens here. So here we go. We open it up and we close it, and we're good to go. So let's hit start and see who we could find online. Yeah, I'm loving the Switch. Loving the Switch a lot. Great little console. Got 2 Pro controllers. It's actually some of the games I'm actually able to kind of play with some people that typically don't like gaming, so that's kind of nice. guys. A few games that have really sucked me in are Streets of Rage 4, which is fantastic. It's the kind of game I really need. Short levels, pretty straightforward. Means that I'm not... you know, when you play a game, for me anyways, I like to play it for like maybe an hour, but I also like to feel like I'm getting something done in that hour. And that's really, really difficult to do with big open world games, which I'm typically fond of, but I just have no time anymore for those games, unfortunately. Just life kind of caught up with me, even now with this whole nonsense that's going on in the world. Let's go to online mode. Put on bad adapter. Yes. And yes. And here we go. Let's see what happens. So like a lot of people, I guess I can get folks caught up to date. Everything was going pretty well. Things were super busy at the house. I wasn't able to really play much online gaming or anything like that. No gaming at all. I was working 2 jobs. It was pretty crazy for a while. Everything kind of slowed down around June. I ended up, or not June rather, January. I ended up getting a new gig that was pretty nice. It was pretty good. Oh, 20 users. Altamira, it is. Bang, let's go here. But as many of you know, things happened in March, and unfortunately, you know, I got sent home again. So basically what happened was I started this new position. I did some training from January to February. I was in it. It was going to be, you know, full-time days, had my weekends off, spectacular. But what ended up happening in March, I was sent home. You know, the place I was working for was pretty good about it. Wasn't a big deal. Organized team, join team. Let's see if there's anybody. Normal, hard, PSO. Let's see what's going on with this team here. Dream team, very hard. Okay, I wonder where the other guys are today. Let's see if we can join this team. And when I got sent home, I thought, you know, for those of you that don't have little ones that you got to take care of, I hope you took advantage of this time if you were sent home around March. For me, I thought I'd be getting a lot done, but unfortunately, I did not. I actually just spent 5 a.m. till about 10 p.m. Doing my family thing. And as much as I liked it, it did mean that I didn't really get a whole lot of other projects completed. Okay, let's say hello. Hey, everyone. Let's just reintroduce ourselves to good old Phantasy Star Online. What is everyone playing? Quests? Bang. Okay, so I don't know these folks. Oh, they're there right there. So that's cool. We can probably just jump into a game. Let's see if I have anything. So I have 0 Meseta. Do I have anything on me? I haven't checked this character out in ages. Bang. Item pack. So I have 0 Meseta. So that tells me, okay, do I have any weapons? I got a couple of very crappy weapons. I wonder if I put my mag. Just checking my equipment. There we go. Let's see if I put my mag in the bank. I can't remember. If I was smart, I did. Hey, what do you know? I did. So let's take this guy. Yes. Monofluid. Yeah, I think we'll need that because last I remember my character... Oh, inventory's full. Okay, cool. So let's see if we've got our mag equipped. Item pack. Mag. Cool. What does everyone want to try? Just a level run or a quest? Okay, so we'll see what everybody... Oh, here we go. We got another person joining the game. There we go. We got a full house. So, hey, why not? Let's just try a quest. Yeah, so got sent home in March. Super busy. It looks like things are going to start straightening out. UB chat isn't working on stream. Okay, let's just see what's going on here. Properties. Let's grab the stream key. Control copy. Okay. Hey, there we go. We've got it working on stream now. I don't know if this new YouTube setup or if it's the new OBS setup or not, but it doesn't seem like the stream, or I shouldn't say it doesn't seem like the stream, but every time I started the stream when I was testing things out, I had to go and I had to paste the pop-out chat back into the stream link of the OBS settings, or the OBS. And before, you used to not be able to do that. You used to just open up Studio and it would just automatically link to it. But hey, I guess things have changed. No big deal. All right, so where did everybody go? So we got this fella here. I don't know that person. And we've got somebody else. Lena, I think their name is. Where are they? Did you... okay, well, let's just see what happens. Let's go here. Cave. Yeah, so one of the things that I've really missed from not being out in the world too is, you guys know that I like to do a lot of pickups too. That has not happened at all since March, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, you know. It means I got to save a little bit of money and everything like that. Okay, where... Let's see, map. Okay. Yeah, so it's not necessarily the end of the world. I was able to save a little bit of cash, but it did mean that I wasn't able to get any kind of interesting pickups or anything recently. But I did pick up quite a few things in the last almost 12 months since I've been not streaming, and I got a little pile here. I'll kind of bring those out as we go. Okay, cool. So this is the person here, and we'll find out where we're going. Where should we go? Bang. While we're waiting for this, why don't I just show you guys, actually. So some of the things I got here are, I finally managed to pick up a Harmony cart for my Atari 2600. And for those of you that don't know what the Harmony card is, basically it's a flash card. You can put a little SD card in there, load all of your ROMs, and play all of those wonderful Atari 2600 games right off your console. I have a moderately modded Atari 2600 console. It's a 6-switch. It's a light switch. I do have a heavy switcher in the garage, which I'd like to fix up at one point, and I do have a Vader, which I'd like to fix up at one point. It does have an AV mod, which does upscale the video a little bit. Well, I guess it doesn't upscale. It's still 240p, but it does mean that it's composite instead of coaxial. I think that's what it's called, or RF, I should say. Which does clear up the picture quite a bit. It does also offer pseudo stereo, so that works out well. It's a nice little console. I do like a couple of old Atari 2600 games. It's not something I play regularly, but I do enjoy playing it when when I have some friends over and I just want to kind of show them a quick little game that they might enjoy. Like, what would be a good example? Combat, great little game on the Atari 2600. Frogs and Flies, actually, I like. In terms of single player campaigns, I could play Pitfall 2 all day if I wanted to. A lot of people like Hero. I'm okay with Hero. I do have an actual cart of Hero. It's a fun game, but I kind of get bored of it after a little while. Pitfall 2, ever since I was a little kid, way back in the day, I was always a fan of that game. Okay, let's get out of here. And we've got to stop thinking like a droid and use some of our techniques. Okay, where are we going there, guys? Everybody bear with me. I'm sort of just getting my bearings on this character. I never really figured out how to use it, and it's been quite a while. So if you see me fidgeting around with some of the buttons and trying to figure out how to use it exactly, you know, we'll learn as we go. But anyways, yeah, I love the Atari 2600. Great little console. I can remember when I was growing up, you know, I kind of grew up during the Nintendo era, the original Nintendo era. And one of the things, you know, just kind of growing up and not a whole ton of cash was I had friends who would have consoles, like not only in their living room, but they would have them in their bedroom. And even getting the original Nintendo was a big thing for us because we only had maybe 1 or 2 games for probably the first 2 or 3 years that we owned it. When I finally was able to kind of have a choice between that and the Atari 2600, the Atari 2600 was actually still a relatively relevant console at that time. Relevant in terms of, like, you could still buy games in the in store, which was kind of might be kind of strange to think of. You know, it was so long ago that you could actually buy Atari 2600 games new, but they were dirt cheap. And for me, it was like I didn't necessarily care about the games, but I cared about the ability to actually play the game, which meant that it had to be something I could afford. And back in the day, you could get those games for like $5 or $6 at Zellers or whatever place I was getting them at. And you know, Nintendo games are still like $60 to $80, and we're talking 80s money too, so that's a lot of cash. Okay, we've got to rethink what we're doing here. Okay, where's my... Whoa. Where are my partners here? Okay, we need to get healed up or else we're going to be in pretty rough shape. Alright, bang, bang, bang. Do I have any monomates or anything? I doubt I do. Disc. Monofluid. Okay, cool. So how do I do this again? Okay, that's not it. Alright, how do I skip to go to a quick change to monofluid? I'm gonna have to refer to the chats. I bet people are kind of screaming at me right now. Bill, please just use your monofluid, use your monomates. There we go. Okay, I'll have to figure out what my quick buttons are for those. Bang! Bang! Okay, you can tell I'm out of practice, so I lost my train of thought. Anyways, Atari 2600. Good console. Not underrated. It is what it is. There's a lot of shit on there. But there's also some fun stuff if you're into some legitimately older, less, you know, obviously less technical games. Whoa! Okay, cool. I dodged that. Bang! Oh, cool. I killed it. Nice! Alright, where are we going? Where are my... There's my colleague. Okay, item pack. Item. Monomate. Use. Monofluid. Use. Okay, let's see what's happening in the chat. Okay. I think you forgot to change the screen. You stole their weapons and their money. Oh no! Shoot! Dang. Did I snatch someone's weapon? And... okay, let's find out who's missing their weapon and money. Item. Equipment. Okay. What did I take from them? Okay. Which weapon was it? And okay. Let's just drop all of our weapons here. I don't want to be on anybody's bad side. Okay. Drop. Okay, we got that. Panic auto gun. Drop. I think I just dropped my own weapon. Drop. Drop. Okay, I think I just dropped my actually equipped weapon, so I'm gonna have to go and find out which one that was again. This one here. Okay, so it wasn't the panic auto gun. I've dropped your gear. Where are you? Okay. Let's find out what's going on here. Okay, I don't think it was this person. It must have been that other new player. Okay, so they snatched it up. Okay, so I'm going to assume it's there. And how much Meseta do I have? K is joining the game. Okay, cool. I only have 42 Meseta on me, which tells me I didn't snatch up much cash, if any at all, but I will gladly give it back if I need to. Okay, where to now? Oh, I guess I should probably equip my weapon too. Equip! I should probably... let me see, what do we got there? Might be a good idea. Alright, let's equip this saber actually. I'm not really a melee guy, but... we'll see what happens. Alright, great. So now we have our third player. Did you get your stuff back? Sorry. I must have picked it up during the scramble. Okay, so now we're just waiting for one more person to kind of come in. I don't have any telepipes, so we're gonna have to hopefully that person will be able to grab that last pipe. Can someone pipe in K? No. Okay, so I don't... No. Was it the sword I... Maybe I'll find my way. Okay, cool. Okay, so hopefully, was that it? No. Alright, I'm not 100% sure what my partner here is looking for, but I doubt it's this cheap little handgun that I'm using. Ah! Brand. Brand? Item pack. Items. Give brand. Ah, here we go. Ah, there you go. That it? Just looking through my items. What's this? Ice sword +5, saber. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So they don't want that saber. Maybe I will take it. Okay. It looks like we figured out the gear that I snatched. Now, one thing I always forget to do is feed my mag. Now, I'm not 100% sure what I should be giving it right now. If there's any suggestions in the chat, let me know. It is well, it's synced at 82%, which is better than I thought, but I guess it's because I kept it in the vault there for a little while. Okay, item pack. Do I have a telepipe? That would be fantastic. Oh, I do have a telepipe. Use. Okay, I found a pipe. Feel free to jump in. Alright, Kay might be actually just kind of patrolling the dungeons right now, so we'll see if they end up finding us. In the interim, it looks like we're just waiting, so let's see what's happening in the chat. Okay, I've been at a PSO myself. Yeah, it is unfortunate, but you know, for me, it was just the way kind of life was moving at that time. Plus the fact that at the time, you know, I got to be honest, I was getting a little bit less motivated because YouTube at that time had demonetized the channel, and fortunately, they've remonetized it after my last application. Quite frankly, I did have a lot of stuff on there that probably was, it's not that I wasn't advertiser friendly, but it was like a lot of concert footage stuff that maybe sort of violated TOS in terms of like copyright. So removed all that stuff, and hey, they gave it back. So I'm probably gonna have a separate channel for some of my old concert stuff that I had, especially stuff that I recorded from television. Probably, I don't seem to have an issue with the stuff when I go to shows, but unfortunately that doesn't look like it's going to be happening anytime soon. Last show I was at was in November of 2019, and it was a good one. I can give you guys a quick little update about that. So I went and saw Pigface here in Toronto at Lee's Palace, which is a really small venue. Now, I've been a huge Pigface fan for, geez, like 25 years maybe. Got into them really early in the game back when I was in high school. I honestly, like, I have no idea how I even stumbled upon them. A lot of those bands I found somehow, and I have no real clue how I ended up getting into them, just because it was pre-internet and, you know, where I lived and all that kind of stuff. It didn't really make a whole lot of sense. But anyways, ended up deciding to go whole hog with it and got the Ultra Super Deluxe Tour package, which meant, you know, a lot of cool swag that I was able to get. I also got a meet and greet and was able to perform with Pigface for their final song at the Lee's Palace show. So I took a friend of mine, we both went. We went and got to bang some drums and sing along to Suck by Pigface. Look it up, it's a great track if you haven't heard it before. I'd never put up that video. I've actually got the raw footage still here at home. I should probably actually upload it at some point, but I never got around to it. It was a great gig. And then there was a couple of other tickets that I had, and I passed up a couple of shows, and I didn't really think much about it. And then kind of the world decided to go crazy, and there's no more concerts, and I can't really see any concerts happening in the near future, unfortunately, because that's actually something I still really enjoy, despite the fact that I feel like I've seen everything I've ever wanted to see more than once. But just having the opportunity to get out is kind of nice too, and even if they do come back, it looks like they're talking about spacing things out in venues, which takes a lot away from the experience. I feel like if you're going to be going to have a show, part of it is the crowd, and if you're going to limit the crowd's access to interact with each other, interact with the band, you know how concerts work. I don't have to explain it. It's gonna be less fun. You know, I don't really want to have to worry about where I am geographically with people. Damn, okay. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna need to get some monomate stats. Okay, what do we got here? Night power. Don't know if I necessarily need night power, but I also don't think I have much else currently equipped. Okay. And I don't have any monomate. Yes. Use monofluid. Use. So yeah, actually I had tickets for September to go to a show here in Toronto. It was Roger Waters, the former frontman to Pink Floyd. I was very excited. I've seen Roger Waters 5 times before in concert, and he puts on an amazing show. Definitely worth checking out if he ever comes to your town. Whether or not that happens, who knows, because of stuff. But because they canceled the show in September and it was through Ticketmaster, and quite frankly, I'm not confident that Ticketmaster is going to be around much longer if these things continue the way they're going. So I told my friend, you know what, don't worry about it. Just get the refund for the tickets because they're quite expensive, and we'll figure it out. So we ended up getting refunded for those tickets, and it doesn't look like we got anything coming up in the near future, unfortunately. From what I heard, movie theaters are opening up again too. There's a couple of shows that I really wanted to check out. I think Bill and Ted is opening up in September, but it's going VOD now, so I might have to actually purchase that. Maybe I'll purchase it on Google Play or something like that, depending if they have it available there. But yeah, just the lack of ability to go out is quite challenging, especially when it was in March, April, May. Here in Toronto, it was terrible. The weather was just horrid, and couldn't really go out even if you wanted to. And especially kind of, you know, the situation I was in. When I'm going out, it's not just me; it's me and the crew. So, yeah, I didn't really want to subject them to any kind of lengthy stay out in the slush. So it meant a lot of indoor activities. And since it's been fairly nice here since June, we've been out a lot more. But that being said, it's still quite family focused, so it would be nice to kind of go to a gig or something like that that's a little bit more mature, and get reacquainted with, you know, some adults. Okay, where are we going, folks? Oh, what do we got? Oh, it's gonna stop. Bang. Okay, let's stay away here. All right. Now, are we all supposed to jump on a pad? Is that how it goes? Or are we supposed to... Or do they just activate? I can't remember if we're supposed to stay on those pads or not. Is there another pad? Nope, nope, nope. Okay, it looks like the door is open. Oh no, trap. Okay, let's open up this door here. And we'll open up that door there. And what happened to the crew? Okay, they're out there doing whatever it is they're doing. Hopefully they come back soon. Okay, so then we each grab one of these. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, well, let's take this opportunity to actually replenish our TP. Hola! Okay, where to? Alright, how are you guys doing in the chat? What games are back in 2020 on the Dreamcast? You know what, I've been out of the loop lately, but I saw that Gundam is back, and that looks like a lot of fun. Cool. Any support is welcome. And that's what I love about Dreamcast Online as opposed to playing other games online. Just everybody here is here because they want to. Nobody takes it for granted. It's a lot of fun. Okay. Ah, no. Okay, I think I gotta get back here and heal. Alright. Item pack. Item monomate. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember how to use my quick switch options. Antidote, do I need it? Probably not. Dye fluid, sure. Monomate, definitely. Sword. Oh, hey, what do you know? Got a level up. Yay! Congrats! Okay, let's get out of here. Bang, bang, bang. Oh no, okay, I missed. Speaking of playing online, as some of you know, I like my mods for consoles. I like my flash cards for consoles. Something happened to me recently, and I did not expect it, and I kind of thought it was going to happen, but a little disappointed. So what happened? Well, something I used to have a PlayStation account, and I say used to, and I can tell you what happened there. I had a PlayStation account. I had a PlayStation 3. I never got into the PlayStation 4. I was very tempted to get into the PlayStation 5. Hey team, where are ya? Out of nowhere, I was online one day and I was just kind of checking my mail, and I noticed that my PayPal account had been drained. And I wasn't quite sure what happened. I look online. Somebody made about $300 in purchases from the PSN for games. So I call them up. I get everything straightened around. I guess somebody had hacked my account. I hadn't had an active PlayStation 3 in quite some time. My previous one, something happened. I think the motherboard overheated or something like that, and it ended up frying, unfortunately. Oh, here we go. Go button. Yeah. We're ready. All right, I think it's activated. The door is open now. Okay, which way are they going? They're going over this way? Okay, they're coming back this way. I gotcha. Lena, yay! Okay, so we're gonna wait for them to kind of catch up. And I am gonna use that again. Item pack. Items. Monomate. Uh-oh, all my other mates. No, wait, there we go. So yeah, I got that straightened around, and then I decided, okay, I'm going to get a PlayStation 3 and get my account up and running again, and I'm going to transfer all those old purchases that I had, because I hadn't used PlayStation. Oh, jeez. I couldn't tell you how many years. So fortunately, my brother, who at the time worked for a junk removal company, found me a few first model PlayStation 3s that had the backwards compatibility with them for PS2, even though I don't use any PS2 discs anymore, and I actually have a really decent FreeMic boot system hooked up to my TV that looks really good. I'm quite happy with that to play PS2 games. I don't have any PS2 discs anymore. I sold those a long time ago. I never grew up with the system during that time. I was in school and things were a little pricey. Didn't have any cash, of course, because you're a poor student. And missed that generation completely. Interestingly enough, okay, so most people got their PlayStation 2 back in the day so they could have a standalone DVD player. Makes sense, right? I did not do my research on that, obviously, because I can remember when the PlayStation 2 was released. I actually bought a standalone DVD player because I like my movies. And I spent, I believe, $350 at a pawn shop to buy a used Toshiba DVD player. Whereas I could have spent, what was the PlayStation 2 back in the day? $250 on a PS2, played all the PS2 games and stuff like that, plus had a very decent DVD player, but, you know, wasn't thinking, I guess. And it is what it is. So, got the backwards compatible PS2, fired it up. I ended up soft modding it. I jailbroke it. I put on Rebug. Everything was good. Went on to the PSN, re-downloaded all my games. Everything was good. Very happy with it. Copied all my game discs. I actually had a lot of PS3 game discs back over to the hard drive. Installed a 1.5 terabyte hard drive on my PS3. That's the max you can do on a PS3. You know, I've got a really decent Blu-ray player, so I don't need any. Whoa! Items. Monomate, yes. And antidote, use. I think that I've been poisoned anyways. So I just wanted something that I could play games, basically. That's all I was interested in. Flash forward to like a week later. Had all my games loaded up. I had the system working the way I wanted to. I actually started playing a little bit of Fallout 3. And what happened? Well, I get an email, lovely little email from Sony saying that my account had been terminated, my account had been banned, my console had been banned from the PSN for violation of TOS, I guess because I installed a custom firmware on it. I did not expect that. I thought maybe it was only when you play online games, like a lot of people play GTA 5, heavily modded through the PS3 still, and you know, they have to to safely play online. They do a couple of different things. I think it's like the Send spoof or something like that. I never actually got into it. I never thought I needed it because I didn't really play too much PS3 online. I played a little bit of Diablo 3 back in the day, actually a lot, but it was mostly just with friends. It wasn't anybody that was just randomly online. And I had no intention of having it as an online console other than to re-download my games. But that being said, it's done now. I no longer have a PS3 account. Oh no. Am I supposed to stay on that? No. Okay, looks like... Okay, did we open anything? No. Oh, there's one more, way over there. One of them is a magic pad. Oh, and that's a wrap for me. No. Okay, does anybody have... Dang. Okay, I wonder if anybody can bring me back. Hey, perfect. Okay, so we got one more to go, or did we open the door? No, we opened it. Sweet. Yeah, so that's the end of my PSN account. What it did do is remind me that I've got to be a little bit more careful when I do this kind of stuff. So I'm very legit with my... Actually, I was still legit with my PlayStation account. Everything I had was purchased. I didn't have any games downloaded to it illegally or anything like that. But I had custom firmware, which I guess was the big no-no, unfortunately. Okay, where am I supposed to go from here? I'm supposed to go up this way, and then where do we go? First question about Red Goal is sending a life here. So, I'm going to be very careful with my Nintendo systems that are linked to my Nintendo account, and make sure that I don't run into that same problem in the future. Fortunately, the only system that I have that is soft modded is my Wii U, and I don't have it online, so I'm not particularly worried about that right now. So between my 3DS, my Wii U, and my Nintendo Nintendo Switch, everything's linked to that same account. It'd be a real shame if everything went south on that. Okay, so I think we're done in here, and while we're waiting for everybody to catch up, speaking of Fallout 3 rather, ended up getting this during quarantine. It is the deluxe edition of the Fallout 3 soundtrack on lovely, lovely vinyl. I'm a big fan of that soundtrack. It's definitely something I can throw in the background and listen to. There's very few game soundtracks that I genuinely like, but the ones that I genuinely like, I like a lot. So we're missing one. Missing one what? Oh, missing me. Oh, never mind. Shadow of the Colossus. I love that soundtrack. I can listen to that all the time. It's just really, really good. Okay, everybody's going down this way. The Shenmue soundtrack, I really like that as well. It's a video game soundtrack, but it's not... I don't know how to describe it. It's feels like a movie soundtrack in some ways. Uh-oh. I got hit with something. Hopefully it'll wear off soon. No. Dang. Okay. Okay, what is happening? Why am I bugging out here? What can I do? Why am I getting electrocuted? Okay, I think I need to get off of here, maybe? Item pack. Do I need an antidote, maybe? Anti-paralysis. Nope, that's not going to do it. Nope, nope. Okay. Somebody out there is screaming at me. Okay, this is a new one. Okay, is that paralysis item? There we go. Okay, got it. Just paralyzed for a moment. Okay, good enough. There we go. Actually, a couple other games that I really like listening to are the Diablo 3 soundtrack is actually pretty good as well. My favorite game, probably of all time, is Another World, and that soundtrack is pretty amazing, I gotta admit. Okay, are we all gonna go down the same way, or are we all gonna take separate paths? Let's all take the same way, guys, and then that way we don't lose each other and it becomes a big mess. And hey, if it's the wrong way, we'll all go in the wrong way together. That's the spirit. Okay. Nope. No! Okay. Okay, monomate. Use. Thank you. Okay, let's... see if there's anything there that we can use. Maybe a bit of Masetta, why not? Okay, where to now, guys? I'll see if I can get the other pad. It's right there. Someone get the one in front of me. Okay. Oh, that person's got some serious lag issues. Okay. And get the one by the door. Okay, can my teammates see that one? Can they get over there? I think you have to take the long way round. That path we didn't take earlier. Okay, so while we're catching up and seeing if our teammate can open that door, let's catch up and see what's going on in the chat. Hotkey monomate, go to customize. Yeah, I've gotta do that. Faces playing PSO. Yeah, for sure. I mean, a lot of these people I haven't played with before, so it's kind of nice to get some new folks on board. Okay, sweet. We open that door. Nice. Okay, we're good. Okay. Oh. Okay, so there's just items in here, nothing that we really... I thought maybe there'd be a key or something like that, but no luck. All right. I am not very good with my melee weapon. I think I might switch back, actually, to a lesser gun. Simply because I suck with melee attacks. Alright. Where to now? Looks like there's a path over there that we missed. Okay, straight ahead. Sweet. Okay, here's where we need to go. Bang, bang, bang. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Did I hit it? Oh, wouldn't that be a thing? Oh, there's these guys here. Okay, I assume that my lightning attack is going to do a little bit more damage given the fact that we're kind of in the water, but I could be wrong. Oh, wow. Okay. All sorts of these fellas. Well, at least I can get one shot off, hopefully. Speaking of Fallout 3, I read somewhere that maybe they're coming out with a Fallout 3 movie, which I think is completely, not Fallout 3 rather, but a Fallout movie for Netflix, which I think is completely unnecessary, to be honest. For one thing, how on earth are you going to create a Fallout movie? I mean, it's just basically an apocalypse movie. There's really no centralized character. There's really no centralized theme or anything like that, other than the fact that it's set in the apocalypse. There's a couple of, you know what, I shouldn't say there's no centralized theme. There are a couple of things about what happened with the vaults and stuff like that that continue on throughout the series, but I think overall each game is kind of stands on its own for the most part, and there's really no character other than the lone wanderer, so it'll be interesting to see how they develop that. I'll see it if it comes to Netflix, but personally I'm not really too interested in it, despite the fact that I'm a huge Fallout fan. Now everything seems really laggy, which is interesting because I'm using the broadband adapter. Everyone seems pretty laggy. Connections okay. Mine's good. I got a BBA. Same here. Just checking the server wasn't having issues. There we go. Okay. We open this door. Sweet. Okay, I've got to use some more monofluid. I sure hope it's had enough issue. Okay, well, I have not been involved with this community for quite some time, so I'm not sure what the server issues might be, but I do know historically there is, you know, quite a few problems with the server kind of crashing randomly and stuff like that, and it caused a lot of issues. Fortunately, with the BBA, I don't have to worry about drop connections so much. Do you save in the lobby? Couldn't restore from there. Oh no. I've never had the bank wiped. That's kind of crazy. Okay, where are we going from here? Okay, I need to customize this controller when I have a chance, so that way I can quickly get my items. Oh, I didn't want to miss. Bang. Okay, tagged them. Bang, tagged them. Bang, tagged them. Okay, and it seems my colleagues here have much better... Oh no! Much stronger attacks than I do, but that does not surprise me. As those of you who have followed me for a while know, I seem to struggle sometimes optimizing my characters. Item pack, item, monomate, yes. Alright, where to, guys? Where to? Where to? Here? No, that's where we came from. Alright, here looks good. Oh, telepipe. always useful. Okay, I feel like we're getting closer to either a dungeon or an exit. Oh shit. I might have to pipe back to town at some point too. Oh, did I steal somebody's sword? No, I didn't. Okay, good. I am going to be very aware of that moving forward. Okay, I don't have any TP, so I need to get some mono fluid. Okay, where is everybody? Oh! Okay, that didn't work at all. Alright, which way are we going? I think we're supposed to go this way? There must be a door or something that we have, or trigger or something like that that we have to activate. Oh, okay. Might need the cavalry in here. Oh shit. Ah. Exit. Item pack. Item. And monomate. Use. Perfect. Okay. Let's see where we're going here. What do we need? Dagger. Don't need it. Okay. Which door? Any door is good. Let's see what happens. Shall we try this one first? Cave 3, okay. Looks like we're exiting to Cave 3. Sweet, okay. I completely forget this dungeon. It has been so long. I used to really know these dungeons. Like, I just used to know how to navigate them better. I used to know how to... where the items were, where some of the secrets were, and stuff like that. But holy smokes, I am out of the loop. Okay, get out of here. Ah! Okay, at least I'm tagging these guys. Maybe I'll get a level up at some point. HP material, thank you. At least I remember what that does. Oh shit, okay. Gotta watch my language. The algorithm doesn't like it. Item back. Items. Monomate. Use. Monofluid. Use. Okay, let's dip out of here real quick. Oh. Okay, definitely tagging them, but I'm not tagging them for that much. Oh, geez, okay. Here we go. Oh, I should have... I always forget. I was going to say I should have conferred with my teammates here that I was doing that. Maybe we could have done them all together. All right. Should we go this way? Why not? The final dungeon anyways. Warp. Let's see what happens. Anything there? Not so much. Anything here? Okay, what do we got? Anything we need? Telepipe? Yeah, sure. Okay, where's this guy hanging out? Sweet. Okay, did we get him? Excellent. Okay, how much? Oh, geez. I am 178 away from the next level up. That is actually quite a slog. Okay, so which way are we going from here? Why do I feel like this is the wrong way? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. We don't want cave 2, folks. We don't want cave 2. Okay, so where do we go? Nope. Over here. Alright, which door do we go to? I cannot recall. Let's try this way. Oh, I always get lost in the caves. No doubt. Okay, let's get out of here. So the one thing, sorry, I'm kind of getting distracted with this game. I'm getting really involved all of a sudden though. So there has been a bit of controversy lately about a certain system that is set to be released in May. And people are very upset that they didn't have the opportunity to get said system. And that's the good old Analogue Pocket. Now, those of you that have been listening to some of my rambles over the years know that I'm a huge fan of handheld gaming for a couple reasons. Not only do I find just portable gaming a little bit more convenient for me, but especially nowadays, I just don't have time to sit, or access even, to sit down in front of a television and play a console for the most part. Occasionally I do. Today is an exception. There's a couple of reasons for that, but overall I'm kind of either in transit going to work, or you know, just not really having access to a TV, or just quite frankly too busy with other things to really just kind of sit down and play a game. So I was aware that the Analogue Pocket was set to be released, and I was very excited about it. I've been following it ever since it was announced. I do not own any analog products, but from what I understand, they're very good. So I set the alarm on my phone. I was going to be prepared to try and throw my hat in the ring for an Analogue Pocket. I'm very familiar that their products sell out quite quickly. I was also, you know, kind of excited because I figured, okay, guys need to stay on it. No? Oh, we did open the door. Okay, sweet. But I thought, you know, it doesn't hurt to try, so I set the alarm on my phone. It said it was Pacific Standard Time at 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. rather, to throw your hat in the ring to see if you get one. That means it was 11 a.m. here in Toronto. So I got an 11. Went through the whole order process. Didn't think much about it. I was kind of thinking twice about it just based on the price. But thought, you know, who cares? My office will be opening up again shortly, so why not just kind of splurge on this thing? You know you want it, you know, it's not a big deal. So I got it, and then I heard about all the outrage and all the cries afterwards about people that could not secure a pre-order. Now, Analogue did say that they're going to open up pre-orders again. Not to worry if you weren't able to get one the first time, but you know, it's still pretty disappointing for people that really want to get that system. I don't understand why an open pre-order they would have. They couldn't just do open pre-order and just have you just order it, or have as many orders available as possible, and then, you know, well, they can just produce them. But the pre-orders close after a couple minutes, as some of you already know, and you know, it really kind of re-piqued my interest, given the fact that I was actually able to secure one, and understanding the amount of people that were not, unfortunately, and hopefully they do get one. I think part of the problem too was that a lot of people that were having cart issues, I suspect, were having cart issues because you had the opportunity to buy more than one system. You could buy up to 2 systems for the pre-sale, and I think what happened was a lot of people had the same idea that weren't able to get one. They were having the idea that they were going to buy a system and then maybe flip a system to recoup the costs. And when you added the two systems to your cart, I think that's what caused the shipping issues. I only ordered one, so I was able to blast right through it. I wasn't thinking about getting a second one. Although if pre-orders do open up again, I might consider it. Not just to sell, but like... I got the black one. I am kind of tempted to... Get over here. What's this thing doing? Item pack. Item. Mono fluid. Use. Bang. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I can't use that disc. So yeah, in May, hopefully, if everything gets produced the way they say they're going to be producing it, I will have my hands on an Analogue Pocket, which makes me quite happy. Okay, is this where the rest of my team is? Yes, they are. Okay, sweet. Oh my goodness. I was able to get the Game Gear expansion. I guess it's not expansion, but cart adapter. And they're going to be releasing the Lynx adapter in the near future, from what I understand. So between those two, I'm not really interested in the Neo Geo Pocket. I don't own that system. I've had it emulated on quite a few other systems, particularly like the PSP, which is my go-to emulation system. I know that the Vita is considered a little bit better of an emulation system, but the PSP is so easy to soft mod that, and I've had quite a few of them. I generally just do them for friends too, if they're interested in getting a little portable console that they can play things like, you know, even PS1 games. I do like some of the quick pick up and play, like Metal Slug racing games, things like that on the PSP. Haven't tried any of the RPGs, only because again they take a lot of time. Looks like it. Okay, where to? Maybe I will take this opportunity to add these guys. Okay, any slots open? One slot. Nope, okay. Don't have any shields. Any weapons? I should really go back to town and find out what that rifle is all about. All right. Any ideas? Oh, looks like somebody telepiped back. Sure, why not? Let's go back to town and let's kind of reconfigure ourselves. Okay, where are we going? Let's go back to the shop, unload some stuff. Sell. Okay, trap vision. Got a whole bunch of discs. I know I'll need those at some point, but okay, let's get rid of this guy. Let's get rid of this guy. This guy. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, HP material. I need to see. I need to use that. And that will open up a slot as well. Items. Where are you, HP material? Yay. Examine the rifle. Yes, please. Dun, 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 dun. Panic rifle, +1. Cool, let's do it. Yes. Alright, sweet. So we got a panic rifle equipped. What are we going to sell? Where's that handgun? Sell. And let's get out of here. Perfect. Okay, so do I need anything else? Not really, eh? Okay, and I'm only 33 away from another. Okay, I'm only 33 away from another level up as well, so. Alright, let's go over here. I'm gonna unload a lot of those discs. I know they're not particularly exciting, but I need to break open my good old PSO online strategy guide. Okay, cave level 1, cave level 1, cave level 3. Okay, so let's wait here and wait for our team to come back, and we'll get back into it. In the meantime, why don't I show you guys some other pickups? So here's another big one that I ended up splurging on, and that is the Retro AVS. I finally got one. So for those of you that don't know what the Retro AVS is, it is a NES and Super Famicom HDMI FPGA based system. It is, you know, comparable from what I understand to the Analog NT. I kind of like this design a bit better. I got to be honest. I don't like the top loading aspect of the Analog NT. I have a, you know, moderately sized entertainment unit where I fit all my consoles into, and I really like this design. Plus it just meets the aesthetic of the old Nintendo a lot better, I find. So I'm really happy that I got this. I do have a couple of other retro USB products, the original flash cards, which still work fine. They work with this. Really happy with this system. Glad I picked it up. This finally came in the mail too. I ordered this Kickstarter, oh geez, 3 years ago, I think I supported it, and out of nowhere it just arrived in the mail. And that is the Sega Dreamcast Collected Works by Read Only Memory book. And it's a really neat book, actually. It's got a lot of cool art in it and stuff like that. And it's all Sega Dreamcast related. I've heard mixed reviews on it from some other people. Personally, I think it's fine. It is what it is. It's a little coffee table book. I think when I ordered it, I was in a different phase of my life than I am now, and maybe it would have suited that situation a little bit better. As it stands, it's just another thing in my house that I have to be responsible for. But overall, you know, I leaf through it, it does look pretty cool, so I'm kind of happy that I own that. Okay, sweet. Got a plasma rifle. Okay, let's wait here. Still waiting on one more. Other things, mostly I've been really kind of upgrading my home theater and my movies and all that kind of stuff. And I picked up a lot of cool Blu-rays recently. So one of the things I ended up getting is the German, what is this? This is like 5-disc version of Zetro, including the soundtrack, which is a fantastic soundtrack. Vinegar Syndrome actually came out with a Blu-ray release of Tammy and the T-Rex, which I was interested in for quite some time. I never watched the original version, but I heard interesting things about it. So when I heard it was going to be released in widescreen with the gore cut on Blu-ray, I couldn't say no. So I ended up getting that, and I'll show you a couple of other things in a little bit as well. Oh yes, this is where we're supposed to go. This makes sense. But yeah, the stimulus money that was coming out in the first couple of months, I think, you know, some of you know I do a little bit of reselling, particularly on eBay. And the cash was coming in pretty well during that time. I got to admit, I was getting rid of a lot of crap, and that made me quite happy. Last couple of weeks, it slowed right down. I think that's just because September's kicking in and a lot of people are, getting ready for school and trying to pinch pennies, and the economy doesn't seem to be getting very much better. But come on, you. Oh man, I don't even think I got a shot in on that guy. I don't understand why I'm not getting the XP. I think I should be. Maybe I just have to tag them more? I'm not sure. But the reason I brought it up was just because of the fact that, being home, I think a lot of people are just kind of getting a little bit stir crazy. Like, there's not a whole lot of, Netflix says a lot of stuff, but a lot of it's crap. And I do subscribe to a couple of different streaming services. So I'm on Netflix, Disney Plus, and Full Moon Features of all things. And actually, the reason I got onto Full Moon Features, funnily enough, is they had a really interesting promotion. Now, I've been a big fan of Full Moon Entertainment ever since I was a little kid, particularly certain series of films, but even their Moonbeam Entertainment, which is their kind of subsidiary company, I remember growing up on that stuff, and that was like direct-to-video, kind of, well, it was a very child-focused, like cheap movies, but I love them. Particularly one movie that I saw in the trailer for the Full Moon Features, which got me interested in subscribing to it, unfortunately is not available on Full Moon Features, and that's Dragon World. I rented that a ton as a kid. I downloaded it because apparently Full Moon doesn't have the rights to it. I don't know who has the rights to it. It was one of those movies that somebody else made, and then I guess Charles Band bought up the rights for and distributed through the Full Moon banner. But anyways, I was really disappointed it wasn't available on there, but there's a lot of cool content. Like, I watched Remote, which is an old Moonbeam film. I can remember watching quite a bit back in the day. Some of their horror stuff is pretty cool. I'm not really that big into the Grindhouse stuff anymore. Any of that, and all that cheesy kind of softcore stuff, that's not really my flavor. I don't really like that stuff. But the promo had some interesting items, which meant I couldn't say no. So for a full year of Full Moon Features, it's $65 Canadian, which tax in, that's not much at all. But what they were offering as a promo, and I'll just show you guys right now, is if you subscribe for a year to their streaming service, you've got the complete 12 Blu-ray collection of the Puppet Master series, which is kind of Full Moon's, go-to series. When people think Full Moon Entertainment, I think they think Puppet Master. I grew up on those movies. I can remember renting them a ton as a kid, and to watch them in HD and widescreen, which they were intended, is beautiful. Those movies really hold up, especially with Puppet Master, because puppets are, they're tangible and everything like that, but with some horror effects that rely kind of on strings being hidden based on, like, maybe hiding them on the film grain and stuff like that, you can get away with it with puppets, because puppets are puppets. If you see strings on puppets, you don't even really think twice. It's just, it is what it is. They're supposed to have strings. Okay, so I hit that. What does it do? Not sure. Maybe somebody has to stay there and hold that door open. Is that what's happening? But yeah, I blew through that Blu-ray set in no time. That was a blast. The later ones, not so much, but definitely the first 5 in the series are something that I remember quite fondly. I think part 3 is probably my favorite of all of them in the series. It felt like the biggest movie. The movies kind of rely on staying in one spot for the most part, and I think it is just goes down to budget. It's easier to shoot a movie in a house and not go outside the house than it is to have multiple locations, multiple scenes and things like that. So, the good thing about Puppet Master 3 is it's kind of takes the series back a little bit to its origins, And what I mean by that is its actual like origin story. And come on, where are you? And it has multiple sets, and it's got some new characters and stuff like that. And it's a really good movie. Of all the Puppet Master films, I think 3 is probably one of my favorite. The first is always going to be... Oh, are we... Okay. Wait for everyone. Are we ready? Okay, guys, here it is. All of us jump in. Here we go. Okay, I know what we're doing now. Okay, this guy. Alright, I think we should be fine. We've got a pretty solid team. Okay, we just have to remember. Okay, and I got a scope too, so maybe I'll actually be able to hit him. Nope. Okay, when he comes by here again. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Okay, and sorry for that little bit of a pause, but I also figured out what I was doing wrong with the quick switch. Okay, so at least I'm hitting him, not for much. There we go. He seems to not like that as much. Bang, bang, bang. Let's do this. Surprised that the lightning attack isn't working as effectively as... Item pack, items, monofluid. Use, yes. Okay, sweet. Okay, guys, I think we're going to be able to do this. I can't believe I died, though. Damn. But at least I've tagged him a bunch. I'll get the experience for that. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, where's he going? Where is he going? Come on, lock on, lock on, lock on. Come on, go, 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 go. No! Okay, sweet. Doesn't seem to be a big fan of that attack. Am I helping? Well, I'm helping a little bit. Not as much as I'd like. Hey, did we do it? Nice! Alright. And I think I got some XP for it as well. Yay! 500 XP. And that's that. Nice. Good job, team. Okay, and I don't have any space. Is that what it is? No, I can pick stuff up. Alright, any more goodies? Oh, escape doll. Sweet. That is always useful. Alright, we're out of here. Back to Pioneer 2. Quest successful. Okay, that was a fun game. I enjoyed that thoroughly. Good game, team. Okay, excellent. Okay, I gotta head out. See you all again. Perfect. Okay, let's just unload. I guess we really don't need to unload anything. Bang, bang, bang. Let's go back to the lobby and save our game. Okay, we don't need a quest. So we didn't do a quest, we just played through. Here we go to the lobby. Okay, let's get out and save our character properly. Whoops, here we go, quick game. Do so, we'll overwrite the save and save the current data to your memory card file. Are you sure? Yes, please. Dun, 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 dun. Saving. And the one good thing about VMUs is they never break down. Same can't be said for PS2 memory cards, I'll tell you that much. Okay, cool. So, where are we here? Which button am I hitting? This one here. All right, guys, that was a lot of fun. Thank you for everybody that joined in. It's been a long time since I played PSO, so I really appreciate everybody kind of just bearing with me, and you know, everybody that jumped in to watch the show. That's great. Hopefully we'll be able to do this again very shortly. Like I said, I got a couple of other ideas that I want to put forward to YouTube. It's just going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be streaming, so we'll see how that turns out, see if everybody likes it. But in the meantime, yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was really good to see a couple of new folks out there. I got a couple of level ups. Hopefully I'll be past level 20 soon so we can start playing some of the other levels. And you know how it goes. As soon as you start rolling along with this game and you get the level ups, it just makes the game more fun, opens up more opportunities and stuff like that. So anyways, thank you so much. I'm a little bit rusty, but I'm going to get back in the swing of the things, and hopefully we can do this again very, very shortly. So in the meantime, everybody take care, and I will see you again soon.